Let me tell you niggas what it's been like. This is real life, told it real nice. That's a real pipe.
Fuck who yeah, he tryna get some suck who yeah, fuck who yeah, young man get on thing, fuck who man yeah.
It's one thing to talk about it, another thing to do.
Yo, what's bracking YouTube? So today we're gonna be drawing Itachi Uchiha as that intro stated, and right now I'm gonna be using a 4H pencil to draw the cross section, the thing I use to mark out the face and stuff. So I'm drawing with the 4H, like the lightest pencil I have. If you have a lighter one, use that. But yeah, I'm gonna be using a 4H and just do a little cross. This helps with the, I forgot what it's like, it's just called lines or something. Then I dab it with the kneeable eraser, so I just dab it up to make it lighter so it won't show in the final product. And then if you don't have a kneeable eraser, just use an eraser and lightly tap over it. And now I'm going to be using a 5H pencil, which is a little darker than 4H, and I'm going to be using this to draw the eyes. And so I begin with the left eye. That's how I always start usually all my drawings. I start with the eyes. It's the easiest part for me, honestly, even for realistic stuff. But yeah, I start with the left eye and I draw I forgot the word, but it's like a round line going down at the top and a diagonal line straight, and then the bottom line for the bottom part of the eye is just like a straight line kinda, but it's going up a little bit. So yeah, and then I draw his little, I don't know what it's called, it's just like a line right next to his eye. Looks like he's tired, and I darkened it because on this eye it has wings and stuff or something like that. It's just darker on some side, so I dark the corners, the bottom corner or the top left corner, the bottom left corner. I made those darker and added a little wings and stuff that's there. And I drew a little thing. It's basically the same shape as the top eye. I just drew it over to signify the, what is it called, the eyelashes, maybe, I don't know. But then I began with the other eye. As you can see, the line right there, and the eyebrow, the line right above the eyes, those are the eyebrows. He has very skinny eyebrows for some reason. I guess that's just the art style that the creator of Naruto chose. And just like the left eye, try to make them straight, try to make them align, try to make them right next to each other. That's how eyes should be. The same thing, a round thing at top, a round line at top, diagonal line going inward, and then straight line but going a little up towards the top eye line. And then the pupil, you just draw a little round, a half circle basically, a little round thing. Make sure to make it at least big enough because you're gonna be drawing the mangeku. Can't say it, but the Sharingan, you're gonna be drawing that in there. So I started with one of his hairs, and that's usually how I go. I do the eyes, or actually I go with the nose next, and then I go with the nose, and then I go to the chin or the mustache if it has a mustache, a beard or something. But right now I'm starting with the hair, so I'm drawing little spikes because that's how anime hair is drawn. So and then I begin with the nose. I draw a little outline to help me guide myself. So I draw the nose is little dashes, and then what you see me drawing right there is later for shading. It's little dashes going up, but very short ones. And then in the middle there's a line, not connecting to anything. It's just gonna be just chilling right there on bottom. Then his lips, drawing his lips is just not a little M, but it's an M stretched out. But it doesn't go far into, there's no real dent into it. But yeah, I started the hair. I erased a little bit because I messed up somewhere, I forgot. And then I want you not to draw very dark. Don't press too hard on the paper with your pencil, because draw very lightly so you can erase it and it won't leave a mark. And later we're gonna outline this with a HB pencil, or that's how I do it. You don't need to do this, but that's how I do it. So because I've lost my mark or my outliner. I used to have an outliner, a little marker type of thing, but I lost it. and I don't know where it went. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just drawing hair right now. I'm drawing. The left side, erasing a little bit because I'm messing up, and then he has like little hair sticking out, so you're gonna want to account for that. And yeah. Alright, so after I'm done drawing like the top of his head, I drew a little line, as you can see, between his bangs. I think that's what you call it. I don't know, his little spikes coming in the front of his face. So I drew little lines right there because that's gonna be for his headband. So yeah, I don't start that till later, but you can start it. You can just draw his headband like that. But I finished the hair, I believe. I erased the eye. Wow, I messed up on the eye. I guess I just didn't like how it looked. So I erased the eye. You don't really have to do that if you like your eye. I just messed up, so I had to erase it. But yeah, the headband will be started later. So I'm gonna complete the hair. I'm gonna do this real quick. So a little draw the eye back, you know what I mean? So yeah. Now right here, I'm just sharpening up his bangs, you know, so like a little more crispy, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so yeah, drawing a little crispier, and then you can see I darken the things or his hair at the bottom because I felt like it. I don't know. I don't know what was going. I don't know what was going through my head when I was drawing this, but yeah. So I'm just drawing his outline or something. I don't know what that's called, where it's like coming off your hair. Probably most likely it's gonna be called bangs or something. But that's what I was doing. I was drawing them out. So they're just like little. Like, what's it called? How do you say it? It's like it's just a straight line. Then it goes down. It's like a downhill, you know. So as you can see, I turned my paper. I don't know how many degrees, cause I'm not that smart. But yeah, so I'm sharpening, or not. I'm not sharpening. Well, I'm sharpening the lines on his headband so they look more efficient. But yeah, I'm drawing the headband now. So I'm drawing the bottom part, and make sure the headband is very near the eyes, or else you're just gonna look like you have a big forehead, and you don't want your Itachi to look like he got a big forehead. You know what I mean? So I'm drawing the outline. You could draw over the hairs. You don't have to do dashes like I did. I just like doing that because I don't want to erase the hair in case I mess up. But yeah, it has 2 lines. So after you draw the first outline for the headband, draw one inward because that's for the actual metal piece in the headband. Yeah, and then right now I'm gonna draw the leaf. What is it called? The leaf. What is it? Logo. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna draw that right now, and the little dashes in it. And yeah, so it's very simple. The leaf sign or something, I don't know how to call it. So it's like a round line, then it has a pointy end, and then when you're drawing the other side, you do a little swirl. It's not really that hard, but yeah, I can see some people have difficulty with it. So you're gonna draw like a circle kind of thing, but on the left corner is not even the corner, but the left side, the left bottom side, gonna have like a little point, and then you're gonna draw it, and then do a little swirl in the middle. And then the outside of the right has a little thing sticking out. And then when you're done with that line, you gotta, if you didn't do like how I do it, I draw the line first, and then I just do a second line right next to it, and then I connect it at the end. And then I'm drawing the little shank it has through it, little stamp thing on Baba. So yeah, I'm drawing that at the moment, and make sure to make yours like look like it's an actual cut. I didn't. I just made mine a straight line. So make sure you have some like rigs in there or something. Like make sure it has like dents, it has like sharp things and stuff, because like it's supposed to look. It looks more better. But me, it just escaped my mind, so I just did a straight line, and it looks pretty good. But it could look better if you just draw like detail and stuff like that. But in the corners of every side, draw like little circles, because that's how it is in the anime. So yeah. And then I complete his hair, I believe. Yeah, I do. His hair, like at that point, you're gonna have like 3 spikes at the bottom of the right, and then just keep going up. Like that's how his hair is. Like it's very like a circle, so you shouldn't have much trouble with that. But if you do, good luck. But yeah, so you're just gonna want to connect the ends, and it looks perfectly fine. But make sure it isn't directly above his bangs line. Make sure it's a little like taller than where his bang line is, or bang. I can't say it. Bang line. I can't do it. I can't do this. No, but yeah. So make sure it's a little taller, because you don't want to look like he has a small head and stuff. So yeah, right now you don't have to do this at the moment. Like if you're at this stage, you could just leave it as is. But right now, I draw like little lines of individual hairs inside the bang, inside that little box where the bangs is, so you can see like the hair stretching out and stuff. Yeah, I did that at the moment. You don't have to do it right now. But if you prefer to, if you prefer to do it at the moment, you could, like how I did. But I wish I would have waited. It would have came out a little better. But yeah. So I end up working on the neck, I believe. Or no, I'm working on his jawline. Let's go, Itachi jawline. And And what I was just doing, I was just tightening up the neck. Oh, look, my hair. Whoa. Carlo face. I'm just getting hair reveal. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just sharpening the line, and I'm making it too thick, so I'm erasing some of it. So yeah, and I sped it up even more because this took me a while. This original video was nearly an hour long, but I shortened it to 20 minutes, so yeah, I don't waste your guys' time. Alright, I'm drawing like the collar of his Akatsuki robe. So yeah, you can't see it because my bozo, I forgot I need to move the camera so you guys can see certain stuff. But yeah, so I'm doing the line. There we go. Now I moved it up. See, now you guys can see. All right. Make sure not to make the Akatsuki robe to his neck because he has a necklace on, which I'm gonna be drawing shortly. But I'm drawing the Akatsuki outline real quick. So yeah, you can see like the little thingamabob. What is it called? Like a flannel? No, it's not called flannel. It's a shirt. What is it called? A collar. There we go. Collar. So the collar of his Akatsuki robe. You see it coming up his shoulder. And the other side of the Akatsuki robe. The other side of the Akatsuki robe. Just draw the little outline and stuff. So yeah, and the outline is his shoulder. And another reason why you don't want to make things too dark, because like right next to his on his chin, he's gonna do a hand sign. So that's why it's also a good reason not to be drawn too dark, because you're gonna need to erase so you could see through the hand and stuff. See, it's right there, like right under his chin. So make sure you don't draw too hard. Make sure to draw lightly with your pencil. Don't be putting too much pressure, because then it's gonna leave a mark and you won't be able to erase it. So yeah. And as you can see, there's lines going through the hands, but I'm gonna erase them because I drew them very lightly. And then after you like the finished product, I use a HB pencil to outline it, because I lost my marker, my outliner, ink outliner, I should say. I usually use like a 0.5, maybe 0.5 millimeter pencil, inker, because I would usually shade them. I don't like coloring because I can't color. I can't use markers because I don't have markers, so I just shade or graphite, whatever. So yeah, done with the hand signs. It's very simple. Just draw like a little finger if you can, or you just copy right off me. I can't really explain it, but make sure you draw his knuckles and his fingers. Honestly, I did pretty good with the fingers, and they're not the best. You can see they're a little skinny for the body, but yeah. So I'm gonna continue with the hands and stuff. And if you have a kneeable eraser, make sure to use it, because it's very good in these situations. So you could like shape it and stuff like that, because it's extremely good. So yeah. The time lapse of me shading it will come shortly. And yeah, here's the thing. You can see the Sharingan, and then you can see the little necklace I described, and here's me shading it. This is like 3 hours put into 15 seconds. It took me 3 hours to shade this. Yeah, and it doesn't look like I did that much, but yeah. And there's a finished product. Yeah.
Bought my mama car, she listen to my shit while she drive.